Hi everyone, this is the answer手绘. This is a live stream about drawing with chalk on the blackboard or chalkboard. Okay, so these are traditional chalk or regular chalk, no magic in it, no magic ingredients. It's just a traditional one. We use almost every year, right? For a long time. So this is regular chalk. Nobody, I think, uses as drawing media like watercolor or color pencil or charcoal. Not many people use this because this is designed for teaching, for writing on the blackboard. So it's not for drawing. Even withdrawing with chalk in teaching, we just make very simple geometry, line and dot, very simple shapes. Not really like a drawing or a painting. So this is chalk we use. Okay. So welcome everyone. Okay, so let's get started now.黑板粉笔画动物 chalkboard drawing. 好，这个是我们上次 this is the horse we did last time on the live stream here. So now today we're gonna to use to do another one, a new one. We're gonna do this capybara, and one of our audience asked last time that if I could draw a portrait of this cute animal. I did before. Now I'm going to do it again, a new one with a front face, because I think most of our audience are beginner of the art or learning the art in the beginning stage. So if you're drawing a chalkboard, now you can start very simple portrait, animal portrait. So the front face is much easier to draw. It's better than if you have different angles and different view, not the front. So this kind of composition or the construction or the composition is easier for everyone. Okay, so let's get started. So you will focus on how to make a light and shadow, and you don't worry about too much about how to sketch the animal, the subjects. Okay, so now we're gonna to erase this one. I will let the horse go, disappear, and I will invite her to the blackboard. Okay, so now we okay, let me see. I have to erase this one before I draw the new one here. So now I'm going to erase it with a cloth. Oh, my English is not so good. Cloth. I'm using this. Okay, just wipe it off, and then I will draw a new one. So open your eyes. Keep your eyes. Keep your eyes peeled, open, and see. This is the last few minutes. Last 1 minute, the horse before the horse leaving the blackboard here. Okay, so let's go. Let's do the work. Let's erase my artwork. Okay, so I erase it. Don't give any mercy. You see the horse? I leave the head here. Did you see that? She's so beautiful, right? On the blackboard. So visible. Vivid. Alive. Okay, that's it. Then I erase this part, the left eye. I leave this eye here. So this is a chalkboard drawing. Very, very fascinating. Okay, so bye-bye. The horse is gone. Now I'm gonna to draw a new one. I want to draw this capybara. Okay, so let me make this nice and clean for our new baby capybara to move in her new house, blackboard. Yeah, let me keep it clean, nice, clean, and warm for her. Okay, so it's done. We are ready to go for our new drawing today with the chalk. With my chalk. Okay, so we will draw with chalk. It's not secret. Just for kidding. Last time I drew with this chalk, and the platform gave him a warning that you cannot smoke in your live stream. He thought this is a cigarette. No, this is a chalk. Okay, this is chalk. All right, so we're going to draw her. So when we finish our work today, we will have this beautiful white looking white capybara on the blackboard. You can imagine that this is the finished work. Now it's totally black on my blackboard, and then it will become like this. All right, so easy. So how we do that? Hello. Bob Rose. Who's Bob Rose? That's a rat. No, capybara. It's not a rat. It looks like a rat, but actually not. They live by the water, or the van living. I don't have a lot of idea about what they really look like. Okay. Now, capybara. How we do that? We draw this. We put the hair on the center. Okay. So this will be the top of her head. This is the bottom. I think I give this bottom head here. So I have a body like this. Okay, so he will look just like that. And he got the eyes very top of her face, and on the half of the face here. Now we're giving the proportion of the face. Okay, so I need to know how she divide, how he divide her face. So this the face, this the nose on the center. Oh, so you look in the center of here. Okay, so this right, big, big face. Let me show you. This is her nose. I think that's big. So you draw a circle here, and you see her got the eyes on the edge of her hair. So it looks like this, half and half. And now he got the mouth open right here. Let me see, half and half. So this is the bottom. I think a lower here. And this is the center. You got the wide mouth, and he got a long mouth outwards. Goes like this. And he got chin over here. Yeah, let me check. So this is the bottom of the nose. Okay. All right. And simple. He got a nostril. Yes, like both sides. Okay. Side of her nose, and this is the top of the nose. He got a big, long mouth. Google Bob Rose when you get a minute, bro. Google Bob Rose. Who's the Bob Rose? Oh, let me see. Okay, Google. Let me see. What is Bob Rose? I don't know. Who is this guy? It's oh, let me see. Oh, okay. That's yeah, that's a very famous artist. Yeah, been for decades teaching people to how to draw and painting. Yeah, he's great. He's a master. I'm not so great. You mean I can do the same thing? Okay. I think I know who is Bobby Rose now. I know his image. I don't know his name. I know he teaches. He has a lot of workshop on the oil painting or acrylic. I don't know, or watercolor. Okay, he got a small, very small ear. Just about here, eyes, And he got the sand here. Okay, so you see, she's here now. And then I have to know this is, you got a narrow forehead here. I think he got a smaller ear. And then he got a big cheek, wider. And he got a round face. And this I should put the same size here. Let me see. Okay. And then his jaw over here, this is the chin, and this is her body, her chest, her body over here. So you see, now we have done the very basic sketch of this beautiful, cute animal. Okay, let me see if I got this too long. Bottom of the nose. I go to here. Okay. So now we have a very basic sketch here of the capybara. So he got long hair. Okay, so that's the sketch. It just finished, just few minutes. Takes you just few minutes because we choose a very easy front view of the animal. So everything is symmetry. He got two eyes, two nostrils, mouth, or open two parts, left and right, and two ears, and every center, all these facial features. It's divided by the center line here. So everything is symmetry, right? Everything is symmetry. The two eyes, two ears, two nostrils, one mouth, but the open left and right, and one chin and the body. So it's easy to sketch. All right, now we're gonna to keep the dimension of our drawing, so make it real, more realistic. So he got the, let me see, he got even a long cover a little bit here. All right, so now I'm going to give some light and shade of this beautiful capybara. The light is coming from the top, and there's some supplemental light on both sides, so make it dimensional. So the lights on the top, very bright, so you keep a very light color. And he got the ears inside very dark because he's not against the facing the light. The light's coming down like a falling snow, falling all the face here. And this part on the top of the nose here are bright, and the cheek here also bright, but under the cheek it's going dark, right? So it's going dark, but he got a supplemental light over both sides, so he got a shape like this. So you see, this is the Kapiyama we are drawing. You cannot see very well on the here in the center because the light. So there's a shadow here. There's a very little light over here. Okay, and the chin over here also very dark. And here some gray color shadow. Actually, the shadow here. So he got both sides bright. So now we have a basic light and shade. Now you see, he's there. It's not clear, but you know there's an animal there, right? From the light is from the top, so I can see the shape of the outline of the animal. You see they got 2 ears and they got the head, forehead here, and go down, and this is a big fat something. And as you some you just mentioned, it's a rat. Yeah, it looks like a rat. You can say it's a deer. You can say it's a tiger, because it's not clear now, but it got a shape, got a dimension. Okay. Thank you for everyone's support and support. Yeah, there's a like button on your screen on the right corner. Tap it, and then I will receive your appreciation, and I will feel great. Thank you. Yeah, do this. Do tap likes before you fall asleep. Okay, because this is a very asthma. Painting is very helpful to make a peaceful mind of you. Okay, now we're gonna draw the features. Facial features from the eyes, nose, mouth, ear, and the face. And step by step, we're going to set up the local features of the portrait. Now you see just an overall image of our subject today, the capybara. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna to draw, and we start from here, the eyes. So he got a black eyeball. So here is the black eyeball. He got a black eyeball here. So I wipe all the chalks away. So you see the black eyeball there, and this is the eyebrow here, with a very light shade in the beginning. You don't have to push back to the maximum bright or white in the beginning. You just try to make it easy. Just just try to figure out, make the local features visible with the light and shade and the textures, the basic texture there. So you see, I have done his eyes so easy, right? You got the eyebrows high above, and this is the forehead, and this is high above here. The light on the top, so here is very bright. Right? Okay, so you see, it's just like we turn on the light, all except for this area I just finished. All the rest, the remaining or the rest parts of the picture shows that you have a very weak light. What do you call weak light? What do you describe that? You know, like a candle, the light of a candle, so weak, so it's not so bright. Now we are turning on more powerful light bubbles, so it coming more and more clear, strong. So you see this one, this part is more clear now. All right, so we draw this part. So this is okay now. Then we draw this eyes. Yes, the same, he got a black eyeball. Of course, he has some reflection over there, but we don't worry about that in the beginning. We will do more detail later. But now, for now, we just start with the basic shape of the eye and the structure around the eye. Okay, so you got two eyes here. You got some eyelash here. You see. Okay, so this is the same. This is her eyebrow, very highly above, raised top. And then this is the outside there. Here the same. This the face, her cheek, so big and wide. Okay, so now this is her forehead here. We will touch that later. Now we move down to draw her nose. Okay, he got a round. Okay, so let me see. Let me see how big it is. Okay, that's tough. Okay, she got the top here, highly above. And then you got a black nose here. Then you got a nostril on the side. So he got a nose divider here. It's all black. And he got this lower line reflect here. You got the nose here, nostril. is a nose, a base of the nose. Now it's her mouth. You got the nose like this. Okay, and this is the shadow area. You don't draw a lot here. You just make some stroke, very light. And this is the outside of the nose. Okay, right here, I think. Okay, so now this is the check. And this is the check. And this is the mouth. Okay, so you got the hair like goes like this, straight and wide open. So here, and now this the where her mouth open here. Okay, now this is the mouth. So this is the center. And all this here, this part, very light with very dark shades because it's under the light. Okay, if you see this animal, if you have seen this animal before, his head looks like this. This her eyes. This her ear, and he got a long. This from the side you see of this animal. So he got a nose here, wide open. He got a mouth here. So it's a square face from the side view. So you see what I mean? So you see the top of the nose just under the line, eyes. Okay. So its mouth is much longer outward. Okay, it's going out like this. Okay, so you got the idea how he looks like, but not many people probably don't know this animal. Never seen that before. Okay, there's the mouth. So let me see how big she should be. It should be like this wide here. Okay, so I have her eyes. Yeah, you need to fix it a little bit here, but not now. So later we'll go more detail. All right. So that's the beginning of our drawing. So you see? Oh, I got a fresh light over there. No, I turn it off. That's a good. Okay, so now I have to make sure everything's on the center. Let me see, let me check. Okay. So now I'm going to draw the ear. Got some shadow here. Okay, that's the first ear. Then the other side. Actually, you got some hair here. Okay, so you got 2 ears here. Okay, and then we're going to draw her face. We start from the forehead, top of the head. So this is the eye area. Okay, and then goes this, and this is the top of her head with the long and black hair, white and black. So you don't make too strong in the beginning. Just start with very light stroke. Just indicate the structure of how the hair grows in what direction. So it goes like this. And then he moved to the top of her nose. Also here, got more light over here. This is all the dot here. Okay. Okay, so leave this part. And then we draw here the cheek down this direction, and the hair goes from this direction. Okay, let me check. Very simple. From this part down and down and down. Okay, all goes this direction. Her hair. So same as here, is falling and then go down. So all your stroke has to follow this direction. 然后这里开始，这个就是它长比较亮的。这里是鼻子外围，这里也是鼻子外围。好，所以到这里呢都是比较亮啊，光线从这边照过来，这个鼻侧这里，鼻子的侧边这里啊都是亮的。这个 all the cheek here are brighter, and then it turn to dark. Turn dark, but you got this side of the nose much brighter because it's the age of her nose, so it catch more light. And then you have the hair goes like that. So now you just put the gray color of the hair, because he got a black hair, black line. He got a dark gray line and a light gray line and a white line and a very white line. So you have to build up layer by layer. So now we start from the black background. We build a very light gray of her hair. Okay, and then another layer with a brighter color will be applied in the next step, and step by step we will bring the lighter hair, the more. Okay, so now it's only the gray color hair, but with some difference to indicate the light shading, the change of the light. So this part is a shadow because his face is turning. This is her face, and this her neck. So the neck is much backward. Okay. So the mouth is forward, like a horse. He got a long. If you see from the side, he got a long nose. Okay, so nose is very long. Okay, so here and here to the body. Because this is much light here, so you can see the hair, the stroke, very good stroke. But when you turn inside the gray color, you will not see that much clear shade, but very vague. So I use the side of the chalk to build the gray color under the shade. And it's faster, and it's reasonable to do that because it's all this shade, dark shade, because it lies on the top. Okay. All right. So when it turns in, yeah, you see, if this picture, if you want to if you like to be to do it very realistic, you have to leave all the hair visible, no matter where they are in the dark area or in the light area. You have to tell at least some visual hints or visual effects that they are there. Okay, so when he's on the shadow area, like the throat, this part, you can still see the hair. You can still, or a lot of hair goes this direction, right? But it's a little bit more blurred than this part because here you got more light. You see more clearly what the hair looks like in this part, okay? So all this part outside here, very clear, very stroke by stroke. You can see that very well. Okay, and this part, I would say he's like a little bit like this. So the shades seems to goes more casting shadow here in this area. So this is brighter, and this is much light, dark, and this is a large area. Okay, so the light here goes very weak compared to this one. But at this layer, you probably see not much difference because this part will be we will put more light on than this part. So now they have only the basic shades only, the basic gray color only. So they look like very similar with little difference. And I mean, in terms of light and shadow, in terms of black and white. Okay, so this is much dark, but the outside edge here will be more visible, very much lighter than inside. But the overall area here is much weaker than this side. I mean, the light and the shadow. Okay, so this part goes, keep going. You have to build a stroke here better than here. Okay, you can blur everything, blend them together, but here you have to leave the marks of the textures and the hair direction. You have to let your audience see there's a hair over here because the lighting here is good. Here is getting more invisible because the light is not enough. Okay, now we have covered everything here so you can see you got a black mouth. Let me see. I think I got a mouth too big. Let me see here. Oh. So it always looks weird because the proportion is not common for a human being, for a regular face of animal. So he got very strange. We got lips here. Okay, so we have covered everything here now, all the face, but not in detail, but like 20%, 40% complete. Okay, and then we will go into the more details step by step. So just keep moving. I'm checking the proportion. Okay, he got a smaller mouth. Okay, now we are moving to the detail, more detail now. Okay, so we start from the eyeball. So this is the eyeball. It's round. Got the eyelash here. Got an eye here. Then got this eraser, okay. So I got her eyes here. It's a eyelid. This is the back of her eye. Actually, let me see. This is black and round. Okay. Okay, so they got the eyelids here. And then got the hair. This is the side of here. This is the cheekbone here. And then this is the eyebrow. Got a lot of hair here, okay. Actually, he got some light reflection over there. We can do that later. When everything is ready, we will add the highlight, not now, okay? So we'll do that later. Okay, so we have the first eyes. Let me see. I think I should make her eyes a little bit smaller. Yes, we have to make the nose. Right now, I just make sure the position, everything all correct in the proportion and the position. Let me see. We will do this later. Okay. All right. So that's the first eye. Okay, then we move to this one. Yeah, the sand here, got the black eyes. I have to make this even smaller. Too big. Okay, so I make this the same here because the size is so important. The size, okay. So they have to be equal, and it must be in proportion compared to other element, other structures of the face, like a nostril. If he got a big ear or smaller ear compared to mouth, compared to nose. So you have to compare all this part. If they are relatively have their right size compared to each other. Okay, so this is the eyebrow here. This the what do you call this? The brown, the skull here. This is the cheekbone here, or the side of the nose. And here's the okay. So we have this round. Okay, now, yeah, nice work. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Absolute. Thank you. Wow, Arthur Wingate. Yes. Okay, so keep moving. So we're drawing the nose. We move to down to the nose. So this is the nose where it comes from, connect to the forehead here. Then you got the bright hair above, and then it turns into the top of the nose, and then here you got no hair or less hair or short hair. And you can see this is the top of the nose, brighter. Okay, now the most important part, the nose and the nostril. Okay, so he got the nostril here. It'll be blur here. It's so dark over here. Okay, she got the shapes on the edge here. Then got the bottom of her nostril. Some light refraction here. So it shows here. But I think this part is a little bit lighter because light on this side. I have to give them equal size, the nose. It'll be light here on the edge. I need to make the edge smaller. Okay, and then this. I think I give her. Oh. Yeah, thank you, absolute. Yeah, very tricky, very wide open nose. Okay. That's her. That's how he looks like. Okay. So he got a big mouth, not so open, widely open. Let me see. This part here. Okay, it's too big. Smaller. I have to put inside here. I'll make the eyes smaller here. Okay, put much more inside here. Okay. Let me see. Let me check. Yeah, it cannot be too long and too wide open. Okay. All right, so this is the hair. This is the mouth. He got the hair here, but he got the upper part brighter. Wide open. Okay, and then we have to put her side of her nose and the mouth. It's a shape, a square shape under here. So you cover that with light. It's more light on the bottom. So here, the sand, you got some here, and we can make this part a little bit lighter. Okay, then got the hair. Of her. He got a long hair, okay. Okay, then here very blur, not so clear here. And then he got the hair. Actually, this comes down. So you have to leave a lot of stroke here, stroke here and there. Okay, now he got the shapes of her mouth. You know why? Because not many. I don't know how many of you have seen or are very familiar with this capybara. But if you first time see this animal, you think that they are weird. But because they are so weird, they are so cute at the same times. Okay. A lot of people they think he's so cute. So he got a lot of long hair and black hair, and then we will add more later. Okay, then this mouse here, and then I think I should make her mouth smaller here. You see, I touch it very light, very, very gentle. Okay, now I'm going to draw her ear again, so this will give the final detail of her ear. So I'm going to do that. The shape, I fix it a little bit, the shape, and then I put the highlight here. I give a shadow here, I give some highlight here. So let me erase this one, make a very clean edge, light edge. Okay, and now he got a lot of hair coming out, so you can see that now I'm adding more light. Actually, he got a lot of hair there. Okay, so he got the hair here. I'm gonna to move down here with this one. Nice and clean edge. Then I got some hair. All right, so now we move to the hair. Here you see a lot short hair coming out, but he gets a basic shape like this, the forehead, move it down. He got actually got a lot black hair as well, so we will do that later. Okay, so now we move to this part. This is bright. Now we're gonna to add more hair on the face. So he got a light, some light over here, this part. And then it's a middle tone here, higher, brighter tone over the top of the cheek. And here, brighter. Okay, then here you have left some shadow here. And it turns bright again. I have to make this smaller. Okay. Okay, then this part go down. It's all long and hard hair. To make this part of the body here, you make it loose, you make it not so tight and not so clear, make it blur. And you have here some of them, but keep the darker shade so you don't have to push too hard here, and make it wide open, not so intense. So you got a shadow here, and then so this part. So we can move to this here, and this here will be much lighter than here. So let me make the shape of the nose. This part brighter. Okay, now and then this part, not too so bright, not so bright, and a little bit blurred, not so clear, but you still see the stroke here, but not as strong as here. So you can make a judgment here if this cannot be darker or grayer. Then you bright up this area. You bring it up, the shade, the light. Okay. And then here, go down. And when you reach the edge, right here, this side, make it brighter. Yeah, let me see how much time we spend on this one. Yeah, not much time we have spent, so that's okay. It's on my schedule. Okay, that's the hair, fur of this lovely capybara. Okay, now what? Now what? Now we're gonna do finish that. So we usually to add more light and shadow with the darkest shadow and the lightest light. What do you mean? That's the most. That mean the contrast. I need to make the contrast. Okay. Now I before that I'm going to do some black hair of her face because it's not all white. So he got some eyebrow long and a few of my friends here they say that is this a rat? Yes, it looks like a rat because some features it looks like a rat. He got a black hair along the face and the nose. So I'm giving some black hair on the nose. And then here as well, here, okay. Now, give some light here. Some light over here. Some edge here. Okay, so now I'm going to give the contrast. Some highlight, some dark this shadow. So this eyes is black, so black, and I make it smaller. The eyes smaller a little bit, a little bit, just a little bit, and this light, and I give us reflective light on the eyeball. So I make this clean. I make the shadow here, and then I want to make this part. Then this light is not good. So I make another one. Put it here, there. And I give some eyelash out here, there, out there. Then I make this part higher color and some highlight here. Make it clean. And I'll give some shadow on the edge. not so dark. Still give some shade there. Some light on the top of the nose. Make it round. So you can see the shape of the nose. This is the top, and this is the side. Okay, and then I have to get more black hair and white hair. So this is white, long black hair. Okay, and then now I got some really long shaped hair. He got a long whisker. Okay, so it's here. Oh, not so strong. Make it a little bit blurred. I can see them. You can see that coming out a little bit here. Okay, and then he had a lot hair. He's not taking shower, so all the hair flying everywhere. Okay, so now she's our capybara now today. Hope you like it. This is a chick. Okay, so he got a big face. Round mouth. Capybara, yes. Yes. He's so cute. Okay, so I get some white hair, make it more texture on her hair with more black hair cover on the hair. All right, so that's it. That's for today. Oh, that's beautiful. I say that's beautiful, right? Capybara, because some of my friends here asked if I can draw a capybara. So I did. This time, I keep my not my promise. Just keep. If I could do it, no problem. So if you have any animal that you feel interested to watch how I draw, how to make them, leave your comment. Appreciate that. Okay, let me give it some age of this part to make it more dimensional. Right, okay. So I'll see you next time. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Yeah, you can please tap likes here so I can receive them, and YouTube can receive them, and then they will recommend my channel to all people here. That's what we expect. I hope more people enjoy the art of chalk drawing. Okay. So thank you for your tap. Thank you for your likes, and I appreciate that. So I will see you next time. So follow my channel. I will see you next time. I do those live stream every other days if everything all right. If it's okay, nothing else I am busy about, then I will be on time. I will see you on time every other day that I will be here to draw a chalk. Yeah, just let me know anything you like to see. Okay, let me put some age here. Oh, too strong. Make it. Okay, more hair from here. Okay, so you can do every time you have something to fix. All right, so that's it. Thank you so much. Let me see. Thank you. Bye bye. Okay, let me show you before we go. This is her brother. This her brother, and that's her. And when we finish, before I begin to draw this capybara, I say she'll be here like this. After we finish, she'll be here. Okay, so that's her, and then this her on the blackboard. Okay. So let me make it square, so you will not manipulate distort in the shapes. Okay, so see, they are family. Okay, all right. So thank you, and bye bye.